Hey everyone, Ultra Pro here. Just come back for a quick video just to give everyone a rough idea about some of the things that I'm going to be doing going forward in the next couple of months or so. For those of you who are concerned, don't worry, I will be going back to the Dreamcast. That is pretty much my next course of action. I will be returning to the Dreamcast very soon. I've just been trying to do some stuff about the Jaguar. I do really like the Jaguar, but obviously the Dreamcast is my favourite console. It always will be. It's just the best console I've ever owned, and nothing will ever change that. But it's hard to find the time to do all of these fucking videos, because I mean, it's not like there's a particularly high demand for them, but I just enjoy making them, and I want to try and keep doing it. So, you know, maybe one day something will happen. Someone will look and say, "Wow, he's doing some really good videos," but somehow I doubt that will happen. So I'm just going to keep doing it, keep enjoying it, and I don't really give a fuck what happens. But hopefully you guys enjoy the videos too. So some of these games I will hopefully be covering in the next couple of months for the Dreamcast. Firstly would be Super Runabout. I don't know if many of you have heard of it, but it's a nice little driving game, mission based, very, very unrealistic, very over the top, very silly, but very good fun. I also want to do some stuff on Phantasy Star Online 2, version 2 rather, because it's one of the greatest games on the Dreamcast, and it's still playable online to this day, albeit via private servers, but it's perfectly playable on broadband, via broadband, and I just want to show everyone how my character's getting on, maybe do some videos about that. I could make it an episodic thing, see a video update of how the character's getting on. Probably a completely pointless idea, but not really sure what else to do with it. I just want to showcase the game and show that it still works online and that it's still perfectly enjoyable to play, and everyone should buy it for the Dreamcast. I also want to continue my Evil Twin playthrough. I love that game to bits, even though it is a bit of a nightmare to control. And I also really love Slave Zero. I love playing it. I think it's one of the best games on the Dreamcast in terms of third-person action. It's just a really well-made, you know, well-polished game. Weapons, characters, brilliant action. Red Dog, I want to do some more about that. I did a video or two of that not too long ago, using my old point camera at TV and hope for the best technology or technique. I also want to do either Power Stone 1 or 2 at some point, and eventually I will get round to doing some import games. I'd like to carry on with my Japanese shooting game playlist or episodes, or whatever you want to call it, and I'd like to carry on with Cyvario 2 and Under Defeat to begin with. I do have about 5 or 6 other ones, including Chaos Field, Zero Gunner 2. I've got ones that aren't necessarily Japanese only, ones like Bangai-O, Gigawing, Trizeal. You know, I've got tons of the fucking things. Shikigami no Shiro 2. So I've got loads of them, so there's quite a lot of room to play around there. So if anyone's got any requests, please just let me know. Either post it as a comment or on my feed, or send me a message. I also want to do some rather obscure games that came out in America. One being in particular Elemental Gimmick Gear, which is a wonderful little RPG. And another one being 7th Cross Evolution, which is a very strange... I don't suppose it's actually an action game, although there is action involved. You basically grow this single-celled organism until it evolves into all sorts of different forms of... It's kind of like Armored Core in the sense that you can play around with different body parts, and different DNA strands and patterns make out different parts, and you know, it's very, very, very engrossing. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was a recent purchase of mine, other than all my Mega CD games that I picked up recently, which I will eventually showcase. Don't worry, I will get there one day. It just takes, as I've said, absolutely forever at the moment with my piece of shit PC tower, which is only a single processor. So yeah, it does take a while, but I will eventually get around to doing those. The other thing I wanted to show was that I got this today in the mail. It's the absolute original Sega Master System. It's the first model And the reason I bought it is because it, unlike the piece of shit Master System 2, has the AV out plug. And those of you who are paying attention will know that this is the same plug as what's in the Mega Drive 1. And I have a cable that fits my Mega Drive 1, which sends a signal to the TV via yellow composite and white composite. And that same cable works with the Master System 1. So now I don't have to send any of these poor old consoles to the TV via RF anymore, which means I don't have to sit there and fucking tune the channel and find the channel and fine tune it and name the channel and save it. I don't have to do any of that crap anymore. I can just literally plug it into the RF lead plug on the side, or if I've got a SCART block that switches it over, I can use one of them. And I was also hoping to be able to use that to my advantage to actually capture video, although I'm still getting the problem where there is some kind of interference that makes the colours all come out funny. Although if anyone watched my 32X videos about how I get that thing working, I do eventually manage to solve the problem. So maybe one day I'll be able to do some Master System videos as well. I've got tons of Master System games. I also have the same problem with the Mega Drive, Mega CD, 32X. I will eventually get round to doing all of those consoles one day. However, it's just ridiculously hard to find the time. Anyway, I hope you like the lineup. I hope you enjoy the next videos that I'm going to do. After I finish uploading Tempest, I think there's only about 2 episodes left of that, I will come back to the Jaguar for one other game, just one other game at the moment, which is Iron Soldier 2. I'm going to do some of that. And from there, I'm probably going to go back to Dreamcast, do something on the Dreamcast, and then try and switch and keep it interesting, move between both of them. So hopefully you guys will enjoy all the videos, and if you're not enjoying them, let me know. If you want to leave any comments or feedback or requests or suggestions, pardon my French, you'll just send me a message or leave a comment. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed, and don't mind me if I start going crazy while I'm doing all this shit, because it's going to take forever to do, and I'll probably go insane with the stress of trying to get it all done, because my system at the moment is quite slow. And one day I'll be able to afford a new computer. Yay! So anyway, in the meantime, look out for my next video, which will be up soon, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.